I like software so much, I take it intravenously. Not really. But I am addicted to software. The myth is that there's no software available for Mac OS X. Certainly less titles compared to that which may be available for Windows. That is a lie, much like the cake. If you don't believe me, then you may want to take a look at MacHeist.com/Pirillo. Right now, they're doing a big bundle if you have Mac OS X, and I'll get to explaining a bit more about Mac Heist in just a second. This bundle has a handful of apps that could be worth approximately $1,000 if you paid for each one individually, and you may have already, hopefully not. But the bundle that's going on right now, you can get all these apps for $39. So software that's worth about $1,000, you can get for $39. $1,000 versus $39, and the software is the same. MacHeist.com/Pirillo. Make sure you put my last name on there, Pirillo. The reason why is because they're trying to track how many people listen to me and would purchase the bundle, through me. So the bundle contains iSale, which is a utility or an app that helps you create eBay auctions in a very quick fashion. The templates are easy to use. You kind of point, click, and then pretty soon you've got a beautiful looking eBay page. And if you've ever seen eBay, you know it needs a lot of beautification. There's Picturesque, and that's an app that will turn any plain old image into something a bit more vibrant and three-dimensional. And you can tweak a couple of settings in there. And if you want, on MacHeist.com/Pirillo, you can watch a screencast of it. There's Sous Chef, and that's an app to help you manage recipes in the kitchen. There's World of Goo, and if that title sounds familiar, it's because it's a game that is available on other platforms, kind of Seussian in nature, like Dr. Seuss meets Tim Burton. That's World of Goo. There's Phone View, and if you use the iPhone on Mac OS X, you know that iTunes is missing some functionality. Phone View kind of completes the picture. There's Little Snapper, and that's an app, that's a really new app, that helps you manage screenshots that you take. There's Acorn, which is an image editor. You may be kind of blown away by the power of something like Photoshop. You don't need that much power. You need something that's easy to use. Acorn is it. There's Kinemac, which helps you create 3D effects in video. So if you're a YouTube user and you were looking for different ways of putting 3D text and objects in your videos, you'd want to use that. Wiretap Studio was just unlocked, and I'll explain this in just a second, which means that anybody who has purchased the Mac Heist bundle or will purchase the Mac Heist bundle, at least this one, version 3, will get a copy of that. There's still 3 apps that have yet to be unlocked: Boinks TV, The Hit List, and Espresso. All of this software is currently available right now for $39. You add up all this, about $1,000 bucks. $1,000 worth of software for $39. Mac OS X. I really I like what Mac Heist is. I like the guys that are organizing it, or the directorate. They asked me to participate in one of the earlier heists because you see what led up to this bundle and the very recent live broadcast of the bundle reveal, which I'll also be uploading separately on my YouTube channel. It's about 2 hours of fun with myself, mostly Lisa and Veronica Belmont. Leading up to it, there were little missions. And on these missions, you would have to complete a puzzle or jump through a few hoops. And when you did, then you got software for free. And this was called your loot. So what kind of software? Well, in the beginning, just when you signed up, you got a copy of Mac Dust for free, a game, Pandora's Pests, Process. Then the first mission, you got Kava Tunes and Shovebox. The Ancient Aptitude Test, you get Webla. Mission 1 was Sticky Notes, a bundle discount, in case you were going to buy a bundle. 3D Hearts Deluxe, All Secure. Blitz, Fresh in the Nano Mission 2. Mission 2 was Agent Craig, Hyperspaces, Time Post, and Overflow. There was a Tweet Blast, and they gave away Devon Think for that. Babel Blocks and Typinator on Nano Mission 3. And then the mission number 3 for Mac Heist 3 was Scribbles, iStock, and Mini One Racing. So, essentially, I got $500 worth of Mac software for free. $500 worth of software for free, leading up to the bundle with the value of $1,000 that I can get have for $39. MacHeist.com/Perillo or Whack Perillo, however you say slash Perillo. It's one of these things that you've probably never seen before in terms of the way they do this and the way they engage the community. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you that there's another app just for going here and signing up. You get Eventbox for free, which is an app that helps you manage certain social networks. I actually did a review for it in an upcoming article for CPU Magazine. MacHeist.com/Perillo. There's no such thing as a Mac Heist for the Windows community. I don't know if there's as much exciting Windows software out there. Maybe there is. I'm not saying there isn't, but I don't know if you'd get the same feel in another community. And there's really no point in doing it for the Linux community since everything's open source and free to begin with. Shareware is good stuff if it's programmed well. And I would say that many of these utilities I would want to use anyway. So the fact that I had, let's see here, I've got Little Snapper already. I've got Picturesque already. I have Wiretap Studio already and Boinks TV, but I don't have the other ones. Still, like, add it up. $1,000 worth of software for $39. So affordable. Oh, and by the way, right now, they have sold 22,000 bundles. 22,000 plus people have already purchased this stuff. They've raised $210,000 for charity. That's right. They're donating some proceeds to nonprofits, and they have them listed here on the website. If you're the first 25,000, so if you're watching this video right now, it's important. Go get your bundle. MacHeist.com/Perillo. You've got about 3,000 more people. Oh, no, I'm sorry, about 2,000 more people before this is given up. Big Bang board games will be given to the next 2,000 people that purchase because it was for the first 25,000. And that is board games like checkers and tic-tac-toe, reversey, and so on and so forth that you can network with other people and then see video embeds as you're playing other people. So you get the 3D experience, but then you see their videos inside the game as well. So it's certainly worth it. I mean, normally it's $25, just that Big Bang board games. It's a bonus. Lots of bonuses going on. So, I mean, at the end of the day, $1,500 worth of software I attained through MacHeist.com for less than $50. And I had fun. I've got to thank K-Tech, who helped me with the puzzles, because sometimes I'd get caught up and he'd say, hey, here's what you need to do, or take a look at this. Very helpful. I appreciate it. K-Tech is the guy who creates Stream Desk, which is available for Mac OS X or for Windows. It's freeware. And another person that I've met through doing this live video feed. As I mentioned, MacHeist.com/Perillo. You can watch that live show that we did on the website, and you can watch screencasts. But I asked them if I could upload that video to my YouTube account. I'm uploading it right now, so you'll be able to watch everything that we did live. It was a little fun. I had fun. We had 4,000 plus people watching at that point in time. So I was gone for approximately a week and a half, visiting Texas, visiting my brother down there, and then going to San Francisco to do the Mac Heist bundle reveal show. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I can't wait to see what these guys are up to. I'd like to work with them more, and certainly, if I can help a few of you guys save some money with Mac Heist, great. MacHeist.com/Perillo. I'm just asking for the credit. That's all. Just asking for the credit. My email address is chris@Perillo.com if you know of any other fantastic software, no matter the platform, okay? If it's Windows, Linux, or Mac OS X, I don't care. If it's cross-platform, even better. In fact, I tend to only feature cross-platform stuff. This is an exception to the rule, this one. And yes, by the way, they've also registered WinHeist.com. Any Windows users want something like this? Let them know. Let me know. I'll pass it along. I know we're like this. Actually, after the bundle reveal show, we're more like this. Hopefully, they'll respond to my emails. We've got a community full of, well, people who use Macs, Windows machines, Linux, BOS, any operating system, really. Doesn't matter what kind of geek you are. You're welcome at geeks.perillo.com. And you're also welcome to stop by the chat room, which is typically full of geeks talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even if I'm not here. In this general vicinity, at least underneath my, virtually underneath my notebook here, is the chat room. You can be a part of the live video experience at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.